and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can keep up with all my new videos. Today I'm talking about a very exciting subscription service. I know if you've been watching my videos, it seems like I have a ton of subscriptions going on, but this one is honestly probably one of my favorites, and it is the Morphe Me. This is the Morphe Monthly Brush Club, and it's such a good deal because for $20 you always get at least $30 worth of brushes. And I really like the subscription because I'm trying to grow my brush collection. I don't have a lot of brushes, so it's always nice to kind of be surprised with some new ones every month. The Morphe addiction was real this month, guys. After I got these 5 brushes, I got a coupon for Morphe and then shit really hit the fan. But first I'm going to show you these 5 brushes that I got with the subscription. So these 3 all look like legit eye brushes to me. These all look like they're going to be really good kind of pointed crease brushes, which is great because mama can never have too many crease brushes. I love to blend things into my crease. So these brushes are the M330, the M504, and the M505. So these all look like really nice brushes. And then the next brush is this guy, and boy am I so glad to see this in the Morphe Monthly Brush Club set. This is the M510, and it's Jeffree Star's favorite highlighting brush, and I was really salivating over this brush because I really wanted it, but Morphe doesn't have free shipping, which to me is like a fundamental must-have, and then it came in the Brush Club, so I was so pumped because then I didn't have to pay for shipping. But yeah, this is so cool because it's a little bit more fluffy than the M501, which is the highlighter brush I got in the last monthly subscription that I was using to highlight with, but this one I'm so excited to play with this. Okay, and then the last brush I got from the subscription is this M508. This is a little guy. This looks like a shadow brush, but I think this will be really good for the waterline to smudge out any eyeshadow. Like I had suggested, after I got the Morphe Monthly Brush Club, I got a coupon from Morphe for 30% off, which to me was like, hello, buy some stuff. So of course I had to. And I picked up a bunch of brushes. So I kind of want to just whiz through them because I haven't played with any of these yet. So I don't really have much to say about any of them. The only good thing I can tell you is Morphe brushes. I've been using them for about a year now, and they're consistently amazing quality. I love that they're always coming out with like innovative brushes to make your makeup application flawless. So it's a really exciting brand. And my favorite part is they're probably the most inexpensive brush line I've found for the price, and the quality is amazing. Now you can always look at MAC brushes and Sigma brushes, but those are still a little bit higher priced than these Morphe brushes, and I just feel like I've had really good luck with Morphe, so I'm planning on sticking with them, and a lot of YouTubers use them too, so it's nice because when you're following along on tutorials, it's nice to have the brushes that they're using so you can recreate a look. But this first guy I picked up, this is actually a lip brush, and this is B19. It's a really little guy, and I'm so excited because sometimes liquid lips can get super messy. I have like a really weird lip line. Things kind of bleed on me, and so I'm excited to have my first official lip brush to hopefully get better at putting lipstick on. Next brush is a shader brush. This is the E32. Nice little dense brush, so this will be great for packing on shadow. And then I picked up a few blending brushes. These were all recommendations, I think, from either Jaclyn Hill's favorites or the Manny favorites. They have like a special website, or not website, but a web page just for Jaclyn's favorite Morphe brushes and Manny's favorite Morphe brushes. So it's really helpful if you're new and you kind of have no clue in which direction to go. I would just buy all of their favorites because they pretty much cover the basics. So this one I picked up is the E13. It's a nice big fluffy brush. I always feel like this is going to be too big for my eyes, but we'll see what I've learned from this, because I feel like every brush I buy I learn a new trick, so I'm excited. And then this one is the E27. Looks like a pretty legit blending brush. Should keep things nice and blended in the crease with this one. And then the last one looks a little more tapered. This is the E22. This brush was kind of a wild card for me. I just kind of needed to hit like a certain amount to get free shipping. So this is the M516. It's a little chubby. I think this is an eyeshadow brush, and I thought it'd be good to kind of help create a wing with my shadow. It's kind of slanted so you can see it's cut. so it tapers this way. So we'll see, and it looks like it's made out of goat hair, so it's a little chubbier than a regular eyeshadow brush. I will have to experiment with this one. And then I picked up these guys. These are M224 brushes, and they're actually listed under concealer, but I really like this brush for putting on like my lid shade. It's really good at picking up whatever eyeshadow I'm working with, so I really like it, and I like the shape because it's a little bit bigger than a regular shadow brush. The paddle is nice and big, so I feel like I can really pack on color with these brushes. So I actually received the first one of these in a different monthly brush club kind of subscription, but then I went and picked up a few more because I got them on sale, so I'm really glad to have these. And finally is this little guy. This is an M421. This must have been in somebody's recommended brushes because it's a really tiny shadow brush, so I'm assuming it's going to be really good for like detail work. If I was working with like two colors, this one will probably help kind of keep the colors contained so they don't like mash together. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to learn some new tricks with these brushes. And now on to face brushes. Okay, so I did go a little crazy. I did give you guys like a full-on warning about how much the Morphe struggle was real this month. So I was like waiting for this bad boy. This is the M44. I had to say 4 3 times there, so it's the M444. And this is their newest foundation brush. This guy is a freaking chubster. Like, I just want to like squeeze the shit out of this thing. It's so cute, and the bristles are so like stubby. This is gonna be so epic. I can't wait to use this guy. I'm gonna use this for foundation, and the bristles are just so tightly packed. I think this brush was like 15 bucks, so that's a really good deal because if you look at a lot of foundation brushes that are out on the market, you can't get one this well made for this price. So I'm so excited to play with this guy. And I know if I end up liking it, it'll be in a favorites video. So the rest of my face brushes I'm going to zip through. This one is the E4. This is a Jaclyn Hill favorite. I think she uses this a lot for bronzer and blush and maybe even contouring, so I'm excited to have this. I picked this one up because there was a different one that I really wanted, kind of in the same shape, but they were sold out. So this is the E53, and I love that it has like this tapered brush head, because I think it'll be really great for setting under eye concealer. That's what I'm thinking of using this for. I was hoping this brush would be a little more tightly packed, but we will make it work. Next guy, this one was actually a major recommendation by my friend Netme from the Style Folder. I talk about her all the time. I'll actually go ahead and link her blog down below. She does some awesome reviews. Anyway, so back to this brush. This is the M335, and she told me I had to have this for contouring, and I can see why. It's a really little stubby brush, but I think it's going to be really exciting to carve out my cheeks with this one. This brush is the E7. I picked this up. I think this was another Jaclyn Hill favorites. This is, again, tapered and cut to the side, so it's nice and slanted. I think it's a really good like contour brush, or I could probably use it to set some bakeage or something like that. But I really do like these Morphe brushes. They feel really nice and heavy, and I love the black handle. I think it's just a classic style, and these are going to last a really long time, so I'm really excited to have picked these up. I have 3 more brushes left. This one I'm really excited for. This is the Morphe M5 This is actually a smaller version of the giant bronzer brush I use, but I'm really excited to have this for, I think I'm going to use this for blush, but it's so cute. It's so cute. And then this guy is the M509. I'm obsessed with this M series of brushes. I feel like they were all built for highlighter. And this one reminds me of a MAC brush that recently came out. The MAC brush actually had longer hairs, I believe, but this is going to be really fun to highlight with. I feel like this is going to be the next highlighting brush of like YouTube. It's super long and it's tapered, and I feel like it's going to make it so like airbrush looking. So I'm excited to have this. I will report back. One more. Super pumped for this. This is the E47, and this is actually going to be for nose contouring. I watch Dress Your Face on Snapchat a lot. I follow her on Snap, and she is constantly talking about her favorite makeup products, but I watched her do her nose contour with this brush, and the great thing about this brush is it's densely packed, but the bristles are really packed skinny and really short, so it's going to be really precise, so you can really get the dark shade on the bridge of your nose and really contour your nose with this. So it's like literally the perfect brush, because if you have something bigger than this, it's really hard to be precise. So maybe I'll do a nose contouring video once I practice with this, and I'm excited to share with you guys because it is really hard to learn how to do different techniques, so it always helps to have really nice tools. If you're still sitting here after watching me play with all those brushes, congratulations, you win a prize. Just kidding, I don't have any prizes to give you guys. But I do want to cover some things about the Morphe Me subscription. This is, again, a monthly subscription. You can sign up for it, I believe, on the Morphe website. It is a $20 service, and no, you don't get to pick the brushes that it comes with. It comes with random brushes. I've just gotten really lucky. I do think they pay attention to what's trending as far as their products go, so I've always gotten a brush that I've really been wanting, which probably has something to do with all the YouTube I watch, because all my wants and needs seem to be based off of YouTube. So I might need help on that one. But this is a really great subscription. If you're looking to grow your brush collection, I think this is a really good way to start. And now what they've started doing with this too, they do a lot of exclusive offers, which is how I got the tip on these next products I'm going to talk about. Okay guys, so this is the big surprise at the end. This was supposed to be like a Morphe brush video, but I wanted to throw these in just so you guys knew I had these, so you can watch out for a review. But yeah, Morphe just decided to take more of my money. And if you didn't know, maybe you're watching this from overseas, Morphe has a really, really famous palette called the 35O palette, which I should have bought in here, but you can Google it. I'm basically going to show you the clone of them, but they came out with 2 new palettes because those 2 palettes are so popular. They did a shimmer version and a matte version, so of course I had to pick them up because they both came out at the same time, and I was like, shit, which one do I get? And I couldn't decide, so I bought them both. So anyway, okay, I just want to show you this. This is the shimmer version, and it is beautiful. I don't want to swatch it right now because I get really weird about swatching palettes, but this is what it looks like. There are so many beautiful colors here. This is me in an eyeshadow palette, so I really love it. These palettes retail for about $20 or so. I think like $20 or $22, which I think is an affordable price for all the product you get in these. I would pay attention to the ingredients on these. If you have any like ingredient allergies, you might need to check this out, because I know some people can't use Morphe because they're sensitive to some of the ingredients in these, but I don't have that sensitivity, so it is what it is. And then this is the matte palette, so let me show you that one as well. And so let me show you this one. This is the matte palette, and there's 35 shades in these, if I didn't mention. A lot of product. Let me just see if it'll tell me. It's 1.98 ounces of eyeshadow, so I think that's really good bang for your buck. And I'm really excited. I will play with these and report back to you. I really like the Morphe packaging. It's very simple. It would be nice if you could see through them just so you knew what you were picking up, but I don't actually have that many Morphe palettes, so obviously I can keep track of them. And yeah, I'm so excited. Their shipping is amazing. They're a little company based out in California, so if you live in California, in the Burbank area, they actually have a store, so I'm so jealous of you because you can just walk in there and pick these up. But I did get them online, and they did ship really quick to Fargo, so I was really impressed, and the packaging was, you know, on point. They had it bubble wrapped, and it came in a box of like peanuts and stuff like that, so I really appreciate them making sure that my stuff was delivered in perfect condition. The one last Morphe tip I have for you is a lot of really big YouTubers have affiliate codes with Morphe, so if you ever get on the website, you can easily get 10% off. I know Jaclyn Hill, I always use her code because she's probably one of my favorite YouTubers, and her code is JACATTACK, spelled J-A-C attack, and that gets you 10% off. So it's not my code, it's just her code. I'm just letting you know that you can get 10% off. She will make a commission on it, but who cares, because you get 10% off. So that's my last little Morphe tip for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and feel free to share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my channel, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!
Now I forget what I said, and I'm trying not to say so I don't care. And now onto face brushes.